Evil dug its own grave. The village of Obolo lay under the soft glow of the setting sun, the red earth shimmering like fire beneath the golden light. It was a place where stories grew thicker than yam vines, where the wind carried whispers from the past, and where friendship and betrayal often shared the same mat. In the heart of this village lived Ikena Nwagu and Chioma, known to all as Mama Chika. As children, they had been inseparable. Laughter and loyalty bound them tighter than blood. They fetched water from the same stream, shared roasted corn beneath the old udala tree, and made childish promises by moonlight. Ikena, Chioma would say, "When we grow up, you will farm beside me, eh?" And he would laugh, tossing pebbles into the stream. Tufiakwa, you marry one lazy man who eats yam while you farm. She had laughed so hard that night, the echoes chased fireflies into the dark. Years later, fate carved different paths for them. Chioma married a kind hunter who died too young, leaving her with a baby boy and a farm to tend. She worked hard, prayed harder, and soon her land yielded richly. Ikena, on the other hand, turned bitter as his crops failed season after season. His laughter faded, his dreams dried up like cracked earth. At first, he tried to hide his envy, but each time he passed Chioma compound and saw the smoke from her kitchen or heard her and her son singing, the bitterness grew. Why her? Why always her? One afternoon after the harvest festival, Ikena sat outside his hut, watching children dance and eat roasted yam. Chioma's son, Chika, had been crowned the best young farmer, and the entire village celebrated them. The cheers stung his ears. His wife, Nwama, mocked him that night. "A widow prospers while you sit here like a carved stump. Shame!" Her words cut deep. That night, Ikena made a choice that would end his peace forever. He walked deep into the forest to see Dibia Mwongu, a man said to speak to the spirits of the ground. The air around the Dibia's hut was thick with incense and whispers. Feathers and bones hung from the ceiling, and a clay pot bubbled softly in the corner. The Dibia's eyes gleamed when he saw Ikena. "Ah, the farmer who envies the widow," he said, without being told anything. Ikena's heart trembled. "I want her joy to end. Her farm must die. Let her cry the way I have cried." The Dibia chuckled, his voice old as the earth. "Ikena, onye na-akwu ihe uju maka ibe ya, na-akwu ofe onu ya. He who steers evil for another ends up tasting it first. Leave envy to rest." But Ikena knelt. "I will pay anything." The Dibia sighed and dipped his hand into the pot, pulling out a charm shaped like a black duck, its eyes painted red. "Take this, bury it in her farmland at midnight, but beware, do not look back, no matter what you hear." Ikena agreed and left. That night, the moon hid behind clouds and even the crickets fell silent. Ikena slipped into Chioma farmland, shovel in hand. As he dug, memory stabbed at him. The girl who once shared her food with him, who prayed for him when his mother died. He hesitated, but the devil in his heart whispered, "It's too late to stop." He buried the charm and began to walk away. Then came a sound, faint but clear. Quack! He froze. Another quack, closer this time, like laughter in the dark. He turned slowly. Against every warning, the earth he had dug began to stir. From the mound rose a black duck, its feathers soaked in mud, its eyes glowing like hot coals. It waddled toward him, wings flapping softly, as if mocking him. "Quack, quack, Chineke!" Ikena gasped. He stepped back, but the ground beneath him trembled. He fell to his knees, clawing at the soil that opened like a mouth. The duck leapt, flapping wildly, and disappeared into the hole with him. When morning came, Mama Chika found her farmland disturbed. Villagers gathered, and when they dug, they found Ikena's body half buried, face frozen in terror, clutching black feathers in his fists. Mama Chika wept, her tears falling onto the soil that had swallowed her friend. "Ikena, we were family.
Why did you forget our laughter? That night, under the moon, the elders gathered by the stream. The oldest, Ogbiefi Nana, said slowly, "Ihe onye mere onwe ya, obuyane timku." The cry of a man's punishment is the echo of his own deed. He spat into the river and said, "Evil dug its own grave. Ikena buried evil and found his bed in it." Since then, the people of Obolu say that when the wind blows softly at night, carrying the faint sound of a dog's cry, it is the Ikena spirit still digging, still searching for a way out of the grave his own hands made. And every time Mama Chika passes that mound, she whispers to the wind, "Friendship is a seed. Once poisoned, even the earth will not forgive." The stream answers with silence, but somewhere in the distance, a lone dog quacks, a reminder that even the softest evil can dig the deepest grave.